I am obsessed with this study. It tracked almost 300 families and the results were completely unexpected. How a dad behaved at the age of 10 months old later showed up in the blood results, the physical health of the 7-year-old. And get ready for this, the same link did not show up for mom. Imagine this. Instead of asking you to fill out a parenting survey, researchers actually come into your home and film what parenting looks like in real life. Would you let them film your living room for 18 minutes? That's basically what happened here. And in this Penn State study, researchers followed the families over time and filmed short parent-baby play interactions at home when the babies were around 10 months old. Then the trained observers watched the footage and they coded what they saw. They weren't rating good parenting or bad parenting. They were looking at specific interaction qualities like responsiveness, warmth, and whether the responses were developmentally supportive for that baby. Then they looked at the middle piece that connected everything. How the parents functioned together. At around age 2, they looked at something called, it's a big phrase here, competitive-withdrawn co-parenting. You know that vibe where one parent jumps in and takes over, and then the other parent kind of shuts down and checks out? Yep, they tracked that. And then at age 7, this is the final part, they went from observations to blood samples, looking at health markers like average blood sugar and inflammation. And here's the surprising part. When that one parent takes over, the other one checks out dynamic showed up more, the kids were more likely to have higher levels of those health markers later on. So the takeaway isn't dads cause health problems. It's more like the way parents work together as a team can show up in a kid's body years later. Now let's zoom out from the stats for a minute and look at some real dads in action.
Screaming baby.
It's okay.
Why, Ayana? Now cover the face, cover. Uppercut.
Who's home?
Dada.
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 Those kinds of moments, the laughing, the back and forth, the attention, that is what the researchers were looking for at that 10-month home visit. Now, let's not forget that that wasn't the only part of the study. It was also about the dynamic between mom and dad. And I think that time or two at mommy and me play dates. But to be fair, the researchers weren't saying moms do this. This was a pattern that was going both ways with how mom and dad interact around their 2-year-old. When we take a step back, this study isn't saying that dads are magic, and it's certainly not saying that moms don't matter. It's about what happens around mom and dad. It isn't about rules. It isn't about discipline. It's about that moment when one parent steps in, takes over, and the other one slowly stops trying. It's the vibe shift of when parenting stops feeling like teamwork. So here's a tiny takeaway for all of us, and it is very specific. It is called the 10-minute handoff. We are going to set a timer for 10 minutes. We are going to hand off our child, but we are going to stay present. That means they are going to lead the fun, and there's going to be no corrections, no do it like this, and our children are going to experience a little bit more teamwork and less tug of war. And if your situation is a little bit different, this can be an aunt, this can be a grandparent, this can be a babysitter, another trusted adult. Let me know how it goes in the comments below. I will let you know how it goes as well, because if I'm being honest, when my children are with my husband, I try to just not be as present so that I don't correct. So I'm putting myself in this challenge as well. I'm going to be there and they're going to see that teamwork, less tug of war. I'll let you know how it goes. And tomorrow we will be back talking about something that almost everyone asks for when they come to your house, especially teenagers. We are talking about Wi-Fi. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.